um, selecting the correct universities for Germany that they want and track progress, and also help them in tracking jobs, especially students or people who are looking for jobs in Germany right now. So we have entire sign up process, but right now we already are signed up. So we'll just log in and we'll show you the execution of the steps. Once you log in, please accept the cookies because we are using Google Analytics. For that, we need. Okay, so as you see, this is our dashboard. You can browse courses, you can shortlist the universities that you want. You can see it. We have tools like German Grade Calculator, ECTS Calculator, and Purchasing Power Parity Converter. And our main thing, which is Job Tracker as well, which is AI powered by Gemini. So let's go into a bit more detailed. So this is a notification center where you'll see a lot of user interaction happening in terms of if there are 10 users who are applying for jobs, courses, or adding referrals, you can see it over here. But no user information is shared. So you can only see that a user is doing something and from which country is doing it. So this also gives anxiety to the person who's using it to also apply for jobs or look into what other people are doing it and look into more stuff. Okay, so let's go to the courses. So here we have a nice filter based on university name, course name, city, whichever we want to prefer. And you can see we have like 2,300 pages and only 10 courses that shown right now as per page. So we have approximately 23,000 courses that are there in our database. We are updating it constantly. So if there is an error, please double check on the website. Um, and now if I want to search with some course name, computer science, I can search for it and I can get the universities that are teaching computer science. I can also have uh, an option for course type if I want to do master's, bachelor's, PhD. So if I search for master's and I search, then I only get the universities that are teaching masters in computer science or based on it over here. We can also look into the course detail if we go inside of this. Updates on it, like the teaching language is English, duration is 4 semester, when is the summer semester deadline, when is the winter semester deadline. And we can also read about the university if we click on it. It will take us to Howtoabroad main page. Uh, we can shortlist the courses from here directly if we want. Or we can also shortlist the course from here if you're looking forward to it. And this would show up in our shortlist tab. Now, as you can see, we selected two courses, one from TU London and one from University of Stuttgart. You can see the world ranking, and the best part is the tracking progress. So if you see the first part, you cannot move to the next one unless you fulfill the first criteria. So the first part that's required by us is APS. So India, China, and Vietnam need APS, and this is something that we developed for users so that they can no longer need any consultant to help them out, and they can do this process entirely by themselves. So you can check it, and only then you can move forward to the next steps of document upload and submit application. One part of submit application is if you click on this, you know where exactly you have to submit your application. So this is something most of the students get confused with, like where I have to submit. Sometimes it's with UniAssist, sometimes it's with direct university, sometimes it's some other profile. So we give them an option. As I said, we are continuously working on this to update. In places where we don't have it, we'll notify users that we don't have the URL. Please check with the university. We also provide post-admission services based on if they receive admission, and they can book their appointments. And if they have funding secured, they can also open blocked accounts based on which they prefer. So some are specific to India, some are open for all nationality. And as you can see, it's written over here. And yeah, then most of it, that's what the process is. And we ask what exactly needs to be done. And now after that, they can look into the accommodation of the students for Germany and they can finish up their application. and see the entire application overview in one place. So if you refresh this page, you will be able to see that, okay, I completed the entire process for the first university, and so on and so forth. And each of the university can be tracked individually, so nothing is related. But APS stuff is related. So if you fill others or India over there, so it will be populated in entire selection because APS for one person is pretty. So after this, so when it comes to linking documents, in linking documents, we need to create SOP, which is statement of purpose, and resume, which is powered by Google Gemini. So if we want to create resume, we can create a resume. Uh, Clicking on this experimental AI, we can select shortlist, and we can select the university that we want, and we can use text. This I'll explain as soon as I go to the job tracker, and same with motivation letter. So let me explain job tracker first. So job tracker is also AI powered in a sense, like either you can fill this field manually or use the experimental AI where you can add in your job URL and it will fill all the details by itself. For which we are also using Google Gemini to get the data. So let's look at the BMW careers. So let's look for specialist business and intelligence. So I copy the URL. I check the requirements. I think I can apply for it. It's in German. Now I copy it and I go here. Now look at the power of what AI does. It will fetch entire details from the URL. You see, you got the source where you applied from, what is the company name, what is the job title, and you can see what exactly is the description. And you can add, oh yeah, you can also check the status because I only viewed, I did not apply. So I can add it over here. You can see it over here. The best part is, for example, tomorrow BMW removes this description, job description, or this, you can view description directly from here and remember which position you applied for and what was required by it. And you can also see the web view if needed. So the web view is also saved. As you can see, the name of the company is Alphabet. Uh, it shows that this is a part of BMW Group. So it actually picked up the correct name for what we wanted to see. So this is done by Gemini. Uh, and you can also change the status directly from here. If you apply it, you can save it and it will save. Now we go to the resume builder part. So as you can see, we can create resume based on the shortlisted courses, universities, or the job tracker jobs that we have in. So if I want to create a resume for, let's say, the BMW, okay, I can upload a PDF and it can give me the entire resume the way we want. So let's try to do that. We have a resume here. Let's try to add this. Let's try to get it generated. As you can see, it created the resume on the fly, and we can edit it from here if we want, based on experience, education skills, and so on and so forth. As you can see, it read the PDF pretty correctly. So now if I write BMW resume and save it, will be saved. Now let's create a resume for the university. Let's go back to the resume builder, and now let's create a resume for the university. So let's use the AI. So this is also powered by Gemini. Shortlist, because we have shortlisted 2 courses. Now let's use Stuttgart one, and let's use the text feature so that you get to see that 17, and you can add more skills. So good with Python and so on. And now if I want, I can click on generate and it will create a resume based on what exactly I gave. So if you see, it creates a resume based on that, and it works. And now I can just save it. And now this will be saved. And now I can just go to motivation letter and create a motivation letter based on the resume that I have selected. So let's select a type. So if it's job tracker, I can select job tracker. I can select BMW resume, and I can write must-haves. I want to have some specific information over here, but I don't want right now. So I'm just showcasing it. So it generates the resume on the fly. Sorry, SOP on the fly. And as you can see, um, and now, as I would say, I would recommend people to work on it and edit it and not use it directly. But this is also done by Gemini, so that's a pretty cool use. I can also go to shortlist right now and select University of Stuttgart and try to create a resume and SOP, and this will also be different. So here, so totally different statement of purpose or cover letter, what you want to say, and you can copy it, modify it, paste it, and use it. So I think this is what exactly we built. I hope you enjoyed the presentation and thank you. Have a nice